like, you know, you washed your hair maybe 2 days ago. It doesn't look like day 1 hair, okay? It looks like probably day 2 hair, which I really like. What's up guys, Tammy here, back with another video. So today we're going to talk about all things hair. So I'm going to share with you how I wash my hair, the things I use to style my hair, and also what things I do habitually to make sure that I maintain my hair as healthy as possible. Before I get into the products, wanted to share with you guys, you know, what type of hair I have. So I was born with naturally straight hair. The actual strands are thick, I just don't have a lot of it. I was born with naturally dark brown hair, so as you can tell my hair is pretty dark. It's because I box dye it every 6 weeks because of those stubborn grays. So if you're like me and you have naturally dark hair and you have stubborn grays, I'll kind of share with you why I decided to box dye my hair black. And it's because I noticed that with every brown dye that you use, your hair kind of seems a little different when you dye it, and sometimes the top is a different color than the bottom. And if that's the look you're going for, like an ombre type of look, then you know that works perfectly. But if you're like me and you kind of want your hair to be the same color from top to bottom, going dark or going soft black is really the way to go, because every time you dye your hair, you're gonna get black. There's really no surprises if it's going to be a different hue of brown, light brown, dark brown. And when I say light brown is because when you dye your grays brown, they're usually lighter than other parts of your hair. So black is the way to go if you're really trying to cover grays. And yes, I box dye my hair. I know it's not the best thing, but I just refuse to spend money every 6 weeks to get my grays colored by someone professionally if I could just do it at home, which is why I pretty much try to take care of my hair as much as I can, because I damage it every 6 weeks with box dye. So keep that in mind. Before I keep talking, let's get to the video. So the first things I want to share with you guys are the products I use to wash my hair. So I only wash my hair twice a week, and that's because I want the natural oils from the top to kind of come to the bottom, the ends of my hair, as much as possible. I do have really long hair, goes past my boob, so it's pretty dry at the bottom, so I only wash my hair twice a week. Products I use to wash my hair are basically the Dove Intense Repair Shampoo hair care line. I haven't opened these yet, I'm about to, but this is what I use. This is the shampoo. This is the conditioner. This is pretty much what I've been using on and off since high school. I really like this hair care line because it's affordable. I think it's $10 a bottle. It really does its job. I love the way my hair feels after I use this. It's like nice and silky and smooth, and it doesn't feel like thick or heavy. It just feels nice and clean, and I really like the smell and the price. So that's what I use to wash my hair twice a week. And after I get out of the shower, I always use this Olaplex number 7 bonding oil. So this bonding oil, let me tell you guys, I know that it's pretty controversial. A lot of people say it works, a lot of people say it doesn't. I think the last time I checked, the reviews gave it like an average 3 point something review, which I was in shock. When I ran out of this for a month, I think I just kept forgetting to buy it. My hair was like a haystack. It was like a broomstick. It felt so nasty, so gross, so dehydrated, so stiff. Like, it just really was nasty. And that's at that point I realized like this was what was keeping my hair like silky and healthy. It really moisturized it. So ever since I ran out for that month, I'm gonna be so religious to this product. I love it so much. So let me tell you guys how I use it. The directions say to use like 1 to 3 drops, but I use like 10 drops because I only wash my hair twice a week. Like, I am not afraid to go ham with this thing. So what I do is I do 10 drops on the palm of my hand, and then I'll bring my hair to this side, all of my hair to one side, and then I'll only lather it at the ends and just give it a really good lather, because I really want to focus on my ends and have all of that product work down here instead of up here. I get this bottom part really lathered and good to go. Then I'll take the excess on my hands and I'll run it through the hair closest to my scalp. So really focusing on the ends with that product. If you haven't tried this, seriously try it. I think this is beneficial for all types of hair. I think it does a really good job. It's just pretty pricey. It's $30, I think, but you know, I always preach use Rakuten, use cashback. I think this was on sale during Prime Day. Prime Day's over now, but you don't need to spend $30 retail for every bottle. Like, always utilize cashback or a coupon or something like that. It will be worth it. So those are my products when I wash my hair. Let me share with you guys what I do when I style my hair. So I style my hair pretty much, this is my style. Like, I was born with natural straight hair, but it's very malleable. And when I say malleable, it means that it bends easily. So if I go to bed with my hair damp, it will dry to whatever shape my hair was as I was sleeping. Or, you know, if I tie my hair in a ponytail, like, I will have a dent no matter what. Even using those silk scrunchies, I will have a dent. So it's very malleable. So this is a hairstyle that I choose because it's easy. Like, when I sleep, my hair bends and like it's not super straight. And I don't like straightening my hair. Like, I feel like you're just panining your hair, right? You're just like frying every angle of your hair with a straightener. I don't think that's good for your hair at all. And I understand if you have like curly hair or wavy hair, like, you do what you need to do to straighten your hair. But for me, I just really try to avoid straightening my hair. I don't even own a straightener. So this look is like my natural, like, everyday look. It's a wave. And how I style it is I basically use this. So I've used this, I think I mentioned this in one of my videos, Becky with the good hair video. I still use this. And last time I checked, it was $5 at Walmart. I still use this. So I just spray this all over 5 minutes before I style my hair. And I think it does its job. It protects my hair from the heat. Then for my tools, so this is the Numi wand. I actually just got this, but I've had the previous Numi since like 2014. That's like 9 years ago. And I got it for $19. So it was the one where it was like silver on top and then black on the bottom, and it had like the on and off button with the plus or minus temperature controls, and it had like a digital display. I love that. Oops. I love that wand so much. It was literally my ride or die. I used it almost every single day, brought it with me on vacation, brought it with me everywhere. It lived with me throughout all the years where I've lived in the past 9 years. It just literally was my ride or die until like a couple weeks ago. It just died on me. I was so heartbroken. The thing was, like, I was even more sad because I didn't see any Numi advertisements on Instagram. So I thought that that brand or that, you know, company went kaput, like, and it was 9 years ago, you know. So I started going on Instagram looking for like curlers like this, around this size exactly, with no clamp. Like I mentioned, my hair is very malleable. So when I have a clamp and I curl my hair, it actually has that dent, which I don't prefer. So really wanted a wand like this, especially for this size too. I think this is the 1 inch or maybe a little thicker than 1 inch, but I like this because it's tight when I curl it, but as I brush my fingers through it, it gives this like more beachy wave look. And if you start curling your hair with just a bigger wand, did I just do this? With a bigger wand and you brush your fingers through it, it's just, all your curls are gone. So this is the size and this is a style I exactly wanted, and I was looking for it. And one day I saw an advertisement on Instagram, Numi, for this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so gonna get it. Mind you, when I bought my Numi the first time in 2014, it was $19, right? With tax and shipping and everything, I think it came out to like maybe $25, $30. This one came out to $70, which included a coupon code and shipping. So $70, around $70 out of my bank account, which is fine, but I was kind of like, But I got the other one for like $25, but whatever, it was like 9 years ago. Why am I complaining? But this has worked for me well, worked well for me so far. I hope it lasts just as long as the OG one, because then I will love it forever. And it's super cute. I feel like they have other color options, which I forgot, but this is super cute. Yeah, and I hope it lasts forever. It's been working really well so far, and I didn't feel like I'm really losing on the temperature buttons because I would just turn it up all the way anyways. If you have really thin or coarse hair, this is probably not for you because you can't control the temperatures, and it's not good to expose heat to your hair if you have really thin and coarse hair. Like, it needs to be lower. This one gets pretty freaking hot, so just make sure your hair can handle the heat because this one doesn't have heat settings. All right, so let's take a break from products and let's talk about habitual things that I do. Well, one of them is a product, but outside of like actually applying stuff to your hair. So I do try to get a haircut every 2 to 3 months just to trim off the ends to keep it as healthy as it can. You know, as you can tell, I'm really concerned with my ends, like, because it's the furthest away from my scalp, it gets the least amount of nutrients, so it gets really like easily. So I do try to get a trim every 2 to 3 months. And what I ask for is, so this is long layers, so I have long hair. So I asked for long layers, and usually she trims around 2 to 3 inches. Long layers, and then there's layers right here, and then I get curtain bangs, and then the back is like a U shape. That's pretty much what I ask for, and I go to her every 2 to 3 months, or sometimes I try to prolong it to like 4 months, because in LA, if you want a decent haircut, it's upwards of $100, and I just feel like that is a ridiculous amount of money for a hair trim or a haircut. But I am not ready to cut my hair myself. Like, I know there's people out there, like my sister cuts her own hair. She does such a good job, but I'm just not ready for it. Like, especially the bangs, right? Like these bangs right here. If I mess these up, I am not ready to clip my hair up like this for like 2 to 3 months. Like, that just gives me chills, like, talking about it. Like, I can't mess up the bangs, and if I'm gonna go to her to cut my bangs, I might as well go to her to trim the rest of my hair. So that's something that I need to work on. Yeah, I'm just not ready to do it yet. So big ups to you guys if you guys are able to cut and trim your own hair. Definitely saving some coin there, and you probably don't have a split end problem if you cut your hair often, which I envy you a lot. Okay, so other than cutting my hair often, I take this. This is the Modere Life, I guess, supplement. So this isn't sponsored. I don't have a coupon code. Like, I wish I did, but I don't. Do you guys hear the fire alarm? Anyways, I've been using this for 2 months now. This is pretty pricey. It's $170 for a month's supply, and the reason why I justify in my head that this is worth it is because not only has my hair texture improved a lot, like, I feel like it's like my ponytail now is a lot thicker. It improves joint mobility and improves skin hydration, firmness, and tone. So I work out 5 times a week, and before, like, I'm in my mid-30s now. I'm not like a young buck. Like, I have pain constantly somewhere in my body. But I used to have joint pain, like, when I would work out and stuff, but after taking this for 2 months, no more joint pain. Plus, they give you a month's supply because you're supposed to take it twice daily. If I remember, I will just take both tablespoons in the morning. You're supposed to do one in the morning and one at night, but I just do both in the morning because I forget at night, and I probably skip a few days, but it still works. So you're supposed to take this in month supplies, like 30 servings. I would say each month I probably only do like 24 to 25 servings, and I still see results. So I don't know, I think it's worth it. All right, moving on to dry shampoos. So this is my favorite dry shampoo. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. So like I mentioned, I only wash my hair twice a week, and I go to the gym 5 times a week. you're probably thinking like, oh my God, Tammy, like, how are you not like washing your hair after you work out at the gym? Like, that's nasty. Like, I'm sorry, that's just what I do. I don't want to force myself to wash my hair every time I go to the gym, and I'm definitely not going to say I'm not going to go to the gym because I don't want to wash my hair. So it is what it is. So this really helps me keep my hair clean. Not only does it have like a good scent to cover the stank hair, it also kind of leaves a softness and shine. Like, it keeps it kind of, it just looks like, you know, you washed your hair maybe 2 days ago. It doesn't look like day 1 hair, okay? It looks like probably day 2 hair, which I really like. So yeah, I love using this, and it smells, like I mentioned, it smells really good. And yeah, it gives a little bit of volume, a little bit. What I like about this too is that it does not give me dandruff. There's a lot of dry shampoos out there that have given me dandruff, and this one does not. The next product is a dry powder, dry shampoo powder. So this is the Bumble & Bumble Pre-Eat powder. This one I only use when I'm about to style my hair. So I'll just put this at the root of my hair and tousle it all up. Wait a little bit and then put on the, what is this called? Heat protector. The thing about this is that you really want to be careful on how much you use and how dirty your hair is. My experience with this is if your hair is like super dirty and you put this on, there's a lot of buildup, right? Because your hair is dirty, but the powder is like sucking up all the oils. So if your head's like itchy because you haven't washed it and you go in and you're like itching your head and it like feels so good, like you will immediately have dandruff like right away, and it's just not cute. So I'm not saying this is a bad product because it gives you dandruff, because all you have to do is just don't itch your head or don't scratch your head. But if you're a head scratcher, I don't know, but for me it works. I just tell myself don't scratch your head, and my hair looks really good, voluminous, bouncy, and it looks good with styled hair. All right, lastly, so styling. So when I style my hair after I have it all curled and after I brush it out with my hands, I forgot to show you guys this. This is a comb that I use. I never brush my hair. Like, this is the only thing I use. It's a wide tooth comb. I only use this, and it's because the other ones are too aggressive and they just, it's not good for your hair to like, you know, yank it down. So this is what I use. But after I style my hair and I comb it out with this or my fingers, I'll go in with this. So this is the Living Proof Full Dry Volume and Texture Spray. So who doesn't love like voluminous hair, right? Like, when you style your hair, unless you're trying to get that sleek, slick back look, like, you want your hair to look like it has volume, bounce, you know, it has the life in it. That's why I finish it off with this, and this really helps it make it seem like, oh, you know, like it has volume and it has body. Yaddy, 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 yaddy. Anyways, okay, so another texturizing spray that I love, and I use these in 2 different ways, is this Oribe, is it Oribe or Oribe? Dry texturizing spray. So I've used this so many, this is like my 4th bottle, 3rd or 4th bottle, I don't even know. It smells so freaking good. Like, you guys need to get this. But this has like some hair magnetic like sorcery in it, okay? So like, if you're gonna go out probably like 2 days in a row, you have 2 events and you're really styling your hair, or you just like to style your hair anyways, like, use this the first day as your texturizing spray after you style it. Not only does it smell good, it does the job, like your hair looks voluminous, right? But whatever is in this bottle, whatever is in here, the next day, gorgeous and voluminous. And when I tell you, like, the second day when I go in and I brush my hair, when I brush it through, if I sprayed this the day before, I feel my hair like coming apart, like getting voluminous, like they're like separating from each other. It's the weirdest feeling, and I don't know. So that's basically what I do. If it's my first time styling, I want to use a texturizing spray, I will use this one, and then it'll look good. And then the second day, it's even more voluminous, but then I will go in with this one on the second day, and it just, my hair looks like I literally got it done, and it looks so big. It's like full of secrets, but it just looks so good and voluminous. And I think those are all the products or the tips that I wanted to share with you guys today of all things hair. If you guys try any of these products and they were good for you, let me know. Like, comment on the video, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I love to interact with you guys in the comments area, just on my channel in general. Hearing from you guys really gives me a motivation to keep creating these videos and sharing what works for me so that we can share the well. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.